Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Brittney. Today is just a quick recipe video for you. Nothing too groundbreaking, but it does seem to be a flavor that people really love, and that is red velvet. I will say this filling is really fun to cut into because of the deep red color. It is especially pretty right now around the holidays and pairs well with Christmas bonbons, as you saw in my last video. To make things easy, today I'm just using a cake mix, but I will be making the cream cheese frosting from scratch. If you want to make things even easier, you can also just buy the cream cheese frosting, and it would probably extend the shelf life too. So let's get going. Here are the supplies that you'll need. Red velvet cake mix and the ingredients on the box to make it. A mixing bowl, whisk, and spatula. A cake pan, parchment paper, and baking spray. And for the cream cheese frosting, you'll need 4 ounces of cream cheese, 4 ounces of salted butter, some powdered sugar, about 2 to 3 cups, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice, a standing mixer with a paddle attachment, or you can use a hand mixer too, and some food-safe gloves. Before mixing the cake, I like to preheat my oven and prepare the cake pan. The best way, in my opinion, to prepare a cake pan that has never failed me is to first spray it with baking spray, then sprinkle in flour and coat all the walls and bottom as best you can. Then place a piece of parchment paper on the bottom. Now I just quickly mix the red velvet cake according to the instructions on the box. And bake the cake according to the instructions on the box. And your cake is done when you get a clean toothpick in the center. And once your cake has cooled, you are going to just break it up, basically until all you have is pretty red cake crumbs. Now for the frosting, grab your mixer and you're going to first blend room temperature cream cheese for a minute or two until it's smooth and creamy. Now add the room temperature butter and continue mixing to cream them together. Wipe down your bowl and continue creaming. Turn your mixer down to low and sprinkle in the first 1/2 cup of powdered sugar as you're mixing, and add in your 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. Then add in the next 1/2 cup of sugar and your 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you'll just continue adding in the powdered sugar bit by bit until you reach the flavor or texture that you like. If you like it more cheesy, just add less sugar. And in between adding the sugar, bump up the mixer speed to make sure things are mixing well together. Also continue to wipe down the bowl. In total, I ended up adding about 3 cups of powdered sugar, and I would say that it turned out to be the max amount of sweetness I'd want. So I recommend maybe doing a little bit less than me, like 2.5 cups instead. That way, once you mix it with the cake, you'll still be able to taste the cream cheese a bit more. Now I've been known to add too much frosting to my cake bites because I like to be able to taste the frosting and not have it like dry and only taste the cake, but sometimes they can end up a bit too soft. So to avoid that, when you're mixing in the frosting, start off slow and mix it as you go so that you can test out the texture. I started off with 2 big spoonfuls and combined that with the cake crumbs just by kneading it all together. I added 1 more generous spoonful and mixed that in. And then I added 1 more generous spoonful and mixed that in too. So 4 big spoonfuls got me to the texture I wanted, which is that you can squeeze it and it holds its shape without crumbling or without sticking to your hand. Next, you're just going to temper your chocolate and shell your pre-decorated molds. If you'd like to see what decoration I used for these chocolates, check out the video linked in the card and in the description. To use this filling, you just pinch off small portions and gently press them down into the shell, and that's it. Then just cap them and unmold them the same as usual. And here are the final decorated bonbons. I just love the look of all these holiday colors together. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful. If you liked it, please like it and leave me a comment down below if you're a fan of cake pops, and if so, which flavor is your favorite. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, today's the day. If you'd like to see something else that's sweet, just click on one of these thumbnails. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.